welcome to Laughter Talk Scary Special Halloween Show. And oh boy, do we have treats for you today. And what I'm going to do is get right to it and introduce our guests and just wave for everybody so they know it's you. Now we have Tom Katsis, and is an actor and producer known for Money Shot, One Night in LA, and A Night in Paris. Tom also performs as Abraham Lincoln in full costume and does an outstanding job. Go to his IMDb to see his credits. Now, Audrey Mitchell, there she is an actress and producer known for Facade, Simple Lives, and The Second Coming of Christ. And she has been involved with several of my projects over the years. And for more about Audrey, check her out on IMDb. Now, down there, we have our lovely bride, and this is Roberta E. Basin. And she is known for her compelling portrayals of an array of interesting characters in film, TV, and stage. She is also the author for Amelia Earhart's self-help book. Roberta is also a production consultant for the Laughter Talk shows and appears with me on segments for Ask Roberta E. And check out her IMDb for her credits. And now we have this beautiful, in the center here, we have Linda Samantha Waggoner. Woo! Samantha Waggoner is an actress known for Hamsel and Gretel, Ice Cream in the Cupboard, and The Big Rant. Sam is also the associate producer for Laughter Talks and appears with me regularly presenting Netflix movie reviews and the real fake news reports. And for more information on Sam, go to her IMDb. And now we have one more little lovely person. And my very good friend seems to have lost her head. Kathy B. Hampton, a dear friend and award-winning singer, songwriter, and playwright, and author, and is also the CEO for the Touching Lives Multimedia Company. Now go to kathyb.com to discover everything she does, what she has to offer you also, and you can also check her out on IMDb. As for me, I'm Marguerite Fair, writer, director, producer. I put this together and I'm just hankering. Now, some of us have tapes. We've made tapes, and some of us are going to be talking to you right here. And we're going to start up in the left corner. We have Tom. We want you to tell us, how are you going to scare us today?
I'm going to scare you, beautiful women. Every year I try to get in a room full of beautiful women, and this is no exception. So I hope to just be talking about what Lincoln did in the Civil War late at night to kill many people, but also to just enjoy your company.
Oh, okay. Thank you. So thrill us and delight us.
You want me to begin now to talk about the
Please.
Civil
Yeah, I
War?
know you've been under earth for a long time. Take the dirt out of your ears. Yes, present to us our
Oh
joy.
my goodness. Well, many people don't realize the history of the vampires throughout as you know, many years. And I believe many of you would qualify as, later on we could talk about some private appointments about how to get to that vampire state. But during the Civil War, we were losing, by the time it was all over, we had over 650,000 people, men from the South, men from the North, who gave their lives. It was a horrible war. But because General McClellan, who was supposed to be such a brilliant man, was not prosecuting the war, I told him, I said, you're not killing enough people. Well, I could not go out like this during the daytime, but late at night, when the moon was full, I would go behind enemy lines and I would just dine and dine and dine. That helped the war end more soon, because otherwise the war may have gone on for many years. That's how I served my country, not just as president, but as a combatant in the killing of people who tried to take away and ruin the United States of America. Thank you very much.
Wow. So we have you making a political statement. Oh my goodness. Well, everybody, let's give a little applaud to Mr. Licula. We
Thank
appreciate
you so
it.
much. I use that name only when I'm in my vampire
Well,
situation.
well, thank you for eating all those bad people. We appreciate that. Now, right next to me, I have the devilish, lovely Audrey Mitchell. So would you tell us, what will you be enchanting with us today?
It is a piece done by Rowan Atkinson.
Oh.
He's a British comedian. He's famous for Blackadder series and also Mr. Bean, and he's one of my favorites. So
Oh, okay.
I would just do that piece for you.
Okay, you're on.
Okay. Well, hello. It's nice to see you all here. As the more perceptive of you have probably realized, this is hell, and I am the devil. Well, you can call me Susan. We like to, keep things informal as well as infernal. Oh, that's just a little joke of mine. I tell it every time. Okay, now you are all here for eternity. Ooh, and hardly need tell you that, well, it is a heck of a long time. So you'll all be getting to know one another pretty well by the end. But for now, I'm going to have to split you up in groups. All right? Will you stop screaming? Thank you. All right, now, murderers. Okay, murderers. Over here, please. Thank you. And looters and pillagers. Over there. Thieves. Join them too. And lawyers. Yes, you're in that group too. All right, fornicators. If you could step forward, please. Yes. My God, there are a lot of you. Could I split you up in two groups? Adulterers and the rest? All right. Well, adulterers, if you could just form a line in the corner there in front of that small guillotine. Thank you. All right. French, are you here? Oh, good, 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 good. If you would just come down here in front with the Germans, I'm sure you'll have plenty of things to talk about. Okay, atheists. Atheists, yes. Over here, please. All right. You must be feeling a right bunch of nitwits, huh? Yeah, never mind. All right, and finally, Christians? The Christians, yes. Over here, please. I'm so sorry. I'm afraid the Jews were right. If you would just come down here, please, that would be just lovely. Okay, right. So are there any questions? Yes. No, there aren't any toilets. I'm sorry, if you had read your Bible, you would have seen that it was damnation without relief. But I'm sure that is the idea. All right. Okay, so over to you, Adolf, and I'll catch you all at the barbecue. Bye.
Whoa, that was really scary. Ooh, but you're so cute that you make people want to go to hell. Okay.
Well, that is the idea. Would you like to take a look at that?
Oh, there, well, everybody, the devil's got boobs.
Thank God.
Very nice, very nice. Good work, good work.
We all appreciate that. Now,
welcome. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That was wonderful. Now, down there, we have our lovely bride. And that, of course, is Roberta Basin. And she has something to share with us that will be taped, but she's going to explain to us what we will see, Roberta.
You may never want to walk into a supermarket again. You may never want to because it's a scream for Halloween. Watch if you dare. Alien Raiders. Now.
Okay, everybody, let's give it a look.
Finish. Over here, slow. We know for a fact that at least one of you has been infected with a dangerous substance, throughout which of you are carriers. We're gonna do a test. This milk has altered your pH.
What if we have been infected?
Then you're dead already.
I can't believe this is happening. What are you doing?
Look, shut up! Shut up. I'm quite aware of the situation, thank you.
Then do something about it.
Yeah, I will. Jesus! Quiet. Hang tight, everybody.
Oh my God! that was terrifying. Oh, did you was that like a movie, right?
Yes, that is a award-winning film, Alien Directors, distributed through Warner Brothers, director Ben Rock, and it was fabulous, and the effects were very interesting. If you want to know a little bit about it, that actually is me, and that's actually my chest. It's a whole a unit that they were expanding as I exploded.
You were terrific. You were terrific. I couldn't believe all the blood.
Yes.
Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Oh yes, everybody, let's give Roberta a hand for that. That was like an award-winning performance. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much. And now sitting there is my little cat, and she's always hissing. So Samantha Waggoner, do share with us our entertainment from you with this scary show.
Well, I'm going to read for you a piece called Helga the Witch. This was written for me by Dave McDevitt, and if you would like me to read it, and the pants out for you.
Oh yes, we're ready. Is everybody ready?
Yes.
Oh, dear sister, as a witch yourself, surely you understand. You and I haven't seen eye to eye for a very long time. When Uncle Roderick began teaching us our first spells, you were always going behind his back to learn the dark magic. Although I was blamed for it, it was you who turned our neighbor's cat into a rattlesnake. And the rattlesnake killed Mr. Johnson. Uncle Roderick put me in the dungeon for a whole month. That one. Why, you were always his favorite. I will never know. Why, I did everything I could to make him notice me, but you were his shining star. being your older sister, I always felt I needed to protect you, even though I was always blamed for the chaos you caused. I never said a word. I became just Helga, the bad witch, while you became Linda, the good witch. Well, guess what, dear? I am done protecting you. You are forever Helga. But let's see if we can get that smile back. Here we go. Sadness comes and sadness goes. Blood from a beetle and goo from your toe. Sassafras tea and cucumber seeds. Bad as you are, you've done some good deeds. Reach way down and look through that pile. I'm sure somewhere inside there is a smile. Abracadabra, Kalamazoo. Let's see that smile and no more boo-hoo. I love the way your smile looks when your teeth are stained with blood. But no, dear sister. It works quite well this night. Well, it cuts through your neck just like butter. Well, no, sister. You keep that smile. I want to see you happy while you're losing the last drains of your blood. And while your body drains the blood from you. So here we go. Goodbye, my love. May your soul live on in eternal darkness.
Oh my gosh, I'm glad I'm not your sister.
Oh, the blood, did you hear the blood? The blood was beautiful. The blood, oh my God.
Yeah, he got all excited.
Oh my goodness, I got all excited.
Oh, that was frighteningly delicious. And thank you.
Right.
And now we have here in our other corner, we have a wonderful woman that is called Kathy B, but I don't seem to see her head. Kathy B, what will you delight us with?
Well, when Marguerite gave me a heads up, I kind of lost my head a bit. And I was heading to do a musical called The Pumpkin Man.
Oh.
The Pumpkin Man is a musical. It tells a story about the Pumpkin Man. And it was also on Dr. Demento. If anybody remembers Dr. Demento, it was his Halloween favorite. So I'm glad to be a part of the Pumpkin. And then you'll see me with my head on. So heads up.
Okay, well, thank you so much, and I hope your head is really okay. Everybody, delightful. Wasn't that wonderful,
Oh, I
everybody?
love it. It's wonderful.
Yeah, those effects that you did were
Oh,
fantastic.
my. And the great voice. Oh my, it was so
It's
delightful.
fabulous.
Yes.
Wonderful.
I love it.
Really
He
good.
always keeps those amazing chops. Wow,
Head
that
and
I
shoulders above any other song I've heard.
pardon me.
It was head and shoulders above any song I've ever heard.
Oh, we love you, Abe. You were really good. And now I have a little something to in the end that I'll delight you all with that I'll show really quickly. It's just Granny Tino reading the first scene of her screenplay, Going Down. Let's watch. This is Marguerite Fair reading the first scene of my horror film, Going Down. Fade in. Interior Mall, Los Angeles, day. The escalator is going down. We look up to a wider view and see an attractive, nicely dressed man named Eddie Flynn. And he's in his 40s, and he walks out of a store, and over his arm, he carries a suit covered in plastic, the kind you get after you go to a cleaner's. He wipes his spot off his perfectly laced dress shoes and steps onto the escalator. Maggie Flynn, late 30s, pretty but worn looking, she peeks out from the wall next to a store. We follow her eye line as she looks up to Eddie. Eddie sees Maggie. Surprised, he smiles and waves. Maggie's eyes open wide, filled with hate. She stares defiantly with great concentration, summoning her will to create disaster. Close-up of the slat of the step he stands on. We hear a rumble as the gears beneath the moving platform start to malfunction. In a beat, it collapses, and his foot is instantly drawn into the moving gears cogs. In a beat, he looks at Maggie, wide-eyed, as fear owns his face. Maggie continues watching him as she inches away from the wall for a better view. Eddie screams to the road machinery as it crunches into the bones of his foot. A spray of blood splatters to the side of the escalator. Maggie moves quickly to the bottom of the moving, crumbling unit. There's a close-up. She sees a big red button that has a small sign under it which reads, "Push to stop the stairs." She looks back at Eddie. Eddie's agonizing screams are louder as he drops the suit, which is instantly grabbed into the gears, now almost completely gone, exposing the struggling cogs. His right foot is gone into the vastus as blood gushes faster where his ankle used to be. The sound of the crunching bones can be heard right under his screams of pain and terror. He looks at Maggie. And a second of clarity, and mouths the words, "Help me." Maggie's face is filled with satisfaction as she nods. Okay, did you like that?
That was too scary. I wait for the next installment.
Wow, I know. It's like,
Did
woo-wee.
you write that?
Well,
Marguerite, did you write that?
yes, that's.
Oh
I
my
wrote
goodness, you do have a dark side. Oh my
I
goodness.
do. That's the first horror film I've ever written.
Wow.
Going down. So that's just the first scene. So we like that. And you know, I meant to throw this out there for everyone, but if you do you have anyone that has something new coming up that you would like to tell us about real quickly? Just now's your chance.
Yes, I do.
Yes, Audrey.
The Max Renegade. It's coming out probably next week.
Ooh.
It's just a little short baby film. I'm a tarot reader in it, and I had a fantastic time. It was so much fun doing it.
How would we be able to see it?
Well, I don't freaking know right now. It is on it's actually on Boy Talk on Instagram. So it's at Boy Talk. Anyway, just look it up. Boy Talk.
You know what? Send me the link and
Okay.
I'll put it up for the show. Okay.
Okay.
Just I'd appreciate that. Well, does anybody else have anything to share with what they're doing? Oh, yes, down there, Tom.
Well, go ahead, ladies first, Roberta.
Oh, well, it's not Frankenstein's bride, but maybe I'll become Dracula's bride.
Well, all right.
Ooh, Virgin,
wow.
you know. Yes, so I'm doing the Laurie Davis show October 14th. You'll be able to see it live. It's going to be live, no editing, Facebook and E360 TV out of Alberta, Canada, through the magic of Zoom. And I also have another show coming up, the Douglas Coleman show. He's the Edward R. Murrow of Modern Times.
Oh,
I just completed that, and we're doing another one on video.
nice.
And if you want to see something really scary that will be coming out, it's called The Rideshare Killer.
Whoa.
And that is a really scary horror film.
Wow. It sounds like you've got a lot going on. So do me a favor. Any links that you have, send them to me so I can incorporate it in this show. And remember, everybody, when you're doing projects, please send me the links and I'll put it up on my page and have people pick it up from there. Now, does anybody else have anything they'd like to share before we go? Yes, Abe.
Well,
Thank you, love.
Tom Katsis has got two festival films that are being shown really in many locations. And I was at the Iowa Film Festival 2 weeks ago. While I
Wow.
was in Mason City, Iowa, we were in the top 5 drama shorts, but we won in Indianapolis. But also in Mason City, Iowa, a short comedy called Bandwidth about everybody being on the bandwidth when you're trying to interview for a job, which is hilarious. I was in that. So in 2 films at one film festival. And then we just shot an 18-minute comedy with me as Lincoln. Now, don't run when I say this. The name of the movie is World's Worst Porn Film Ever, because you never see anything except the guy didn't know how to work the camera. You see all the shenanigans, but no sex, but it's hilarious.
That's funny. That's really funny. Well, again, send me links. If you can get your links to me by tomorrow, even today would
Well,
be
those
better.
are the ones are being edited. I could certainly send you for you to just watch it,
Yeah.
Marguerite. The Dignity, the real good drama that's getting a lot of attention. It's about
Yeah.
a 20-minute film, but thank
Yeah.
you so much.
And anyone who wants to, remember, if you're promoting a project, you're welcome to come on the show. We'll set up a date that you can do some promotions that way. Okay, so I thank you all. Now, does anybody else have anything they'd like to share? Okay, going once, going twice. Okay, everybody, did you put your hand up, Samantha?
Yeah, I just wanted to say that I have done, I've worked on a major film, but I can't really say much about it because of disclosures, but it's coming out in the end of 2022, and it's going to have some really big major stars in it.
Okay, well, remember, keep me posted. We could even do a show about it. So, Miss B, are you holding your hand up?
Yeah, thanks, Marguerite, for
Yeah.
having a platform for all of us, a way to get our work and our art out to the public.
Oh.
Thank you so much, sweetheart.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I love you all, and I appreciate you doing this. And it's all about the entertainment. And everyone, thank you for watching. We hope you enjoy the show. And make sure you subscribe to Laughter Talks, because we have a new show every Monday and lots of good things in between. So everybody, goodbye.